Rose looks at the walls, figuring out where she'll hang her engravings. "And it's not that dark," she says. "With my bedside lamps, it'll be super cozy." A big brown rescue dog of uncertain breed comes in and nuzzles Rose. She scratches him behind the ears. "What do you say, Bob? Dream house or what?" "Any questions, ladies?" Dave, the Irish real estate agent, in jeans, blazer and R.M. Williams boots, comes to stand in the doorway. "Yeah," Kim says. "Why did I bother to come if she'd already made up her mind?" Dave smiles. "I think Rose wanted you here for your practical perspective." "Not if she already drank the Kool-Aid." The agent laughs. Rose leaves the bedroom, tape measure at the ready, and Kim and Dave follow. "Why is the owner selling?" Kim asks Dave. "She's a younger woman. I think she wants to be in town where the action is." "She sounds highly intelligent," Kim says pointedly. In the lounge room, the sun is shining through 2 sash windows with deep sills onto wide floorboards that reflect warm light onto the faded yellow tongue-and-groove walls. A bare light bulb dangles from a ceiling pendant. Rose measures the length of one wall. The bookcase will fit perfectly. In fact, with the pot-bellied stove in the corner, every one of Rose's boxes is ticked. She takes out her phone and taps the compass app. She nods at the windows. That's north. So this room gets sun all day. She looks at Kim as if to say, "Told you so." Kim nudges a discoloured floorboard with the toe of her designer shoe. "That looks like termites." "The floorboards are original, but they're in good shape," Dave says in that accent which makes you think he cannot tell a lie. "The house has been treated, and it's absolutely sound. I'll send you the survey, but of course you're welcome to do your own." "Did you hear that, Rose?" Kim asks. "Are you listening?" "Doesn't it have a good feeling?" Rose counters. Kim rolls her eyes. "Here we go. You and your feelings. Even you must be able to sense it. This has been a happy house, a happy home." Ever since Rose was little, she felt that she could tune into places and get a sense of their past. She thinks of it as hearing their echoes. Kim looks around and shrugs. "Yeah, well, I guess it has an okay vibe." Rose opens the door of the stove and looks inside. "I'm going to save so much on heating." "And with all those falling tree branches, you'll never run out of kindling," says Kim. "Don't they call those widowmakers?" Dave smiles, but ignores her question. "So, Rose, are you thinking of buying the house?" Rose grins. "Oh, no, Dave. I'm buying the house. I'm thinking about where to put the Christmas tree." Kim throws up her hands in defeat. Chapter 2. Rose wakes up to the fluting call of a magpie. She opens her eyes. She's facing the window that looks out onto the back garden, where the green leaves of summer have turned a deep, rich red. Bright blue sky shows through bare branches where another tree is shedding its leaves. She intends to find out what every tree is called and how to look after it. In the city, she had a few potted succulents that needed little more than an occasional splash of water, but she wants to nurture what's hers, at least for the time she's here. Today is Rose's first day properly living in her southern Highlands cottage, 3 months after deciding to buy it. After all the paperwork and admin, packing up her city life and booking removalists, and then the process of moving in, being surrounded by boxes and tripping over pictures leaning against walls waiting to be hung, it is done. She folded up the last box last night, and she's excited to be settled in time to enjoy the peak of autumn. Finally, she is living her dream. For as long as she can remember, Rose has been in love with the Southern Highlands. When the weather turned cool, their mum and dad would pack her and Kim into the car, and they'd make the pilgrimage southwest of Sydney to this area of mountains, woodland, and rolling...